Welcome back to Life of Dividends. And today I got to tell you, I woke up to a surprise and I was actually shocked and disappointed with the dividend declaration for Tesla. And so I took it upon myself to do some calculations and see where we're at, uh, basically for as an estimate for the fiscal year 24-25 with Tesla. And I took the time to go back and look at Retire on Dividends videos and the information and data he presented for each of the pay cycles, based on the income generated and the dividends actually paid out. Um, as you can see here, I've gone through each of the months, and you guys can take a screenshot and blow it up and look at it for yourselves. But I'm not sure if this is the correct way to do it. So this is my first time. Don't take this as gospel or any kind of solid facts. But from what I'm seeing and what my calculator is showing me, Tesla for the fiscal year to date has generated $14.42 per share. That is the income that they've generated. The amount of dividends that they've paid out for fiscal year 24-25 year to date through now June's declared dividend, I'm showing dividend payouts of $6.69. Now, for those of you who listen to Retire on Dividends, you hear him from time to time speak about debit or credits carried forward. And what I'm seeing in my calculations is there is, based on the debits and credits or credits and debits carried forward, we are positive $9.05. Um, so with that, when they say that they are required to pay 90% of income as being paid out in dividends, um, we year to date should have had $12.98. I believe it's, let me pull it up here. Yeah, $12.98 in dividends paid out on Tesla, but year to date, so far, we've had $6.69. So what that means, based on my calculations, is we have income withheld of $6.29. Now, keep in mind, we have July 9th quickly approaching, and I think it's smart of YieldMax to hold potentially or withhold this income right now, because we don't know what the next 4 months will hold for us. Nobody has a crystal ball. So I think it's very smart of them to withhold some of the income that they are required to pay out until we can figure out or see just what direction things will go after the tariff pause on July 9th. But keep in mind, this is how I'm tracking it based on the information that's available to, from what I see, looking at Retire on Dividends and what they present with the data. This is what I'm seeing. Again, I don't know if this is right or wrong. Don't take this as gospel, but this is what, you know, adding and subtracting is coming out with. I would definitely love Rod over at Retire on Dividends to take a look at this and let us know if we're on the same page, and perhaps maybe I know he's pressed for time. Perhaps maybe this is something that Life of Dividends can take on and present, um, on a monthly basis as far as where we're at with the generated withheld income dividend payments, um, and kind of just keep us abreast and keep us aware of where we're at now with nearly, what do we have? We have July, August, September, and October to complete the fiscal year. So we have 4 months remaining, or four different pay cycles, for them to pay out the required 90% of their income that they generate. So, um, let's see how this plays out. Retire on dividends. I would love it if you take a look at the spreadsheet I've come up with. I know it may not be the best. I'm not a spreadsheet person, but it's the best that I could do with the time I had. But y'all, let me know if this is a decent way of doing this, and if we're on the right track. And I will either continue or make some changes and correct some things, and move forward. Or if we just got this totally wrong, then we just got it totally wrong, and somebody will have to explain to me how to make it right. Thanks for joining Life of Dividends this afternoon. This should be a quick, fast video to get up. So just wanted to show you all some things and get some feedback.